In just 20 years, computers and mobile phones have become part of the fabric of our 21st century world. Technology has changed the way we communicate, conduct business, even entertain ourselves. The same technology advances have also changed the way criminals operate.
It is facilitating the communication in almost every aspect of our social life, both good aspects and bad aspects, and one of the negative aspects is human trafficking.
Mark Latonero is the research director at the University of Southern California's Annenberg School of Communication and Journalism. For the past 3 years, he's been investigating the global issue of technology and human trafficking at the request of the U.S. State Department.
Technology has been used to facilitate the human trafficking trade both domestically and internationally. And it's doing that through websites, online classified sites, mobile phones, even video games, and social networking sites.
Criminals are using technology to recruit girls into forced prostitution.
If you have an individual who is trafficking in human beings.
Brian Piegler is a human trafficking investigator for the San Francisco Police Department.
The recruiting can happen at some of the best Catholic high schools here in San Francisco, or a much more common place is, foster homes, online chat rooms. There's no place that, in my investigations, that I found that is out of bounds, if you will, for recruiting.
Compliments and online small talk give way to offers to make money. Police and people who work with victims tell us drugs, physical abuse, and threats usually follow. The girls become hopelessly trapped.
We saw here within the last year a group called the Underground Gangster Crips here just in the DC suburbs. That was a group that was using social media to come in and recruit girls into prostitution, which became forced prostitution.
The leader of that gang was one of 150 pimps and operatives arrested in a 3-day roundup in 76 U.S. cities that focused on human trafficking, called Operation Cross Country 7. The gang leader was prosecuted, convicted, and sentenced to more than 40 years in a federal prison. 105 sexually exploited children were freed during the operation.
We are working with our partners to aggregate data and understand where we should be and when we should be there.
One of the most important partners is the technology industry, and Microsoft is among the giants at the forefront of researching the problems of technology and trafficking to help find solutions.
People across the product teams who may have an interest in understanding the role that their technologies might play, both in facilitating and being able to disrupt, kind of across the company. But again, because we're all in this learning phase, it's tough to say yet what our role is going to be in the future. But we know that we know that there's something here. There's something important to look at and understand.
Chris Wheelock, CNN, Atlanta.